in this video we can add these balancing resistors for this chip. So balancing resistors are connected to all these G0, G1, G2 and G12 pins. So we can go here and type resistor and then search. We are using this chip size and then we can drag them here. So it will be somewhere like that, it there. And now I'm going to add these resistors for all these pins. And name of these resistors is RG, so we can add it here. And we will rename all these like that. So this is for cell number 1 and this is for cell number 2 and so on. So now we have renamed all these resistors and we can add values for them. So they are 41 ohms. And we can again add this value from here. So clicking this resistor and then add that value. So now we have all these values here and we can start connecting this. So now we have added all these resistors here. And then we could add these filter capacitors between G0 and U0 and G1 and U1. So for this, it's small capacitor and we can search from here. So it's this and then we have to choose this smallest one. So it's this size. And then we can drag it here. And so they go like this. Okay, so now we have added all these capacitors here. And we could also add this value and name for this. So these capacitors are called CFB. And we can again start from 0. And this value is, I have to check, it's 100 nanofarads. So we can add it here. So it's like that. And then we can do the same for all these capacitors. So now they are all correct here, so we can connect these lines. So this one goes there. So now we have all these new capacitors here. And we can save this new schematic. And then we can go to this PCB. And here we have all these new components. We can drag this all components here somewhere there. And then we can try to figure out where to place all these. I'm gonna start with this capacitor. So I have to look datasheet to check where it should be. So these capacitors has to be as close this microchip as possible. I think we have to later modify this layout again because there is not enough space, but we can now try to add this as close as possible. So they are from this G0 to G1. So I noticed Fusion has made these connections wrong, so I think I had to delete some of them because they are not correct. So I have to fix this. So now I have removed all these connections from these new capacitors. I'm gonna rotate these capacitors like this so it's easier to connect. Okay, so now it should be fixed. So I had to connect these capacitors to these pins. Now I think they are all correct. So they go there. And now we can save this. And then go back to this PCB layout and hope they are correct this time. So if we now move this, yeah, it should be correct. So this G0 goes there and U0 goes there. And for this time we can just make it like, I'm gonna take it from there and we could make this, and pressing Alt key we can make this grid smaller. So I'm gonna hit now left mouse and then middle of the mouse so we can draw from bottom line, and then we can click again middle mouse and then connect it here, and then this should be something like, we have to rotate this, and then we can drag that a little bit more here, and I'm gonna draw this again because it's not working good. So we can draw that there and then this one here. And we have to place this component better later. And we can already see there is not enough space for these capacitors because they should be placed as close to this chip as possible. And now they can't be placed short there. So I have to move all these other components a little bit further, like somewhere there. But I will finish this video for now.